Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Towcester Racecourse this Saturday morning. It is the 10th of December. Incidentally, while we think about Christmas, a reminder that we'll be racing here at Towcester Christmas Eve in the morning. Those races will be going out live on At The Races as well. Tony Ennis and Jonathan Hobbs will be in the At The Races studio to talk through the races Christmas Eve. So if you're absolutely bored of Christmas shopping, by the time Christmas Eve comes along, sit at home and watch Towcester races on your telly. Of course, we go out, though, every meeting on Towcester TV. And if you're watching the Greyhounds this morning on the internet, welcome to the party. We bring you an 8-race program starting at 9:34 and going through to around 11:30 this morning. A reminder that every single race is an 8-dog race on a Saturday morning, which means you have each way betting 1, 2, 3, each way betting 1, 2, and 3. We'll be previewing various greyhounds before each event, particularly putting the spotlight on one or two along the way, including one of my favourites this morning, the old Sandwich Towcester. Will that pop up again in race number 2? So if you hang around, hopefully we'll be able to find you a winner. Our trainers are almost on parade for race number 1. So wherever you're watching in the world, if you're watching greyhounds here at Towcester, I hope you have a cracking time. And we look forward to bringing you this 8-race program today. Incidentally, if you do really get into it, a reminder, we do race this evening as well. So it's all happening here at Towcester. But the kennel handlers are up and ready for race number 1. No rest for the wicked, as they say, and no one more wicked than our kennel handlers. So they're raring for it. And we'll have our parade for race number 1 very shortly. Betting is developed, though. And Dun & Bravo and Jody Lotti currently favourites at 3-1. It's 4-1 for Carlsbus Angel and Academy Warrior, one of 3 wide runners out wide. So there's sort of 4 greyhounds that look really fancied and 4 greyhounds at bigger prices as they come on parade for race number 1 here at Towcester. So a reminder once again, an 8-dog race, each way betting 1, 2, 3. This is the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes over 4 bends, 480 metres. Track 1 is Carlsbus Angel, who knows how to win. A 7-time scorer for owner-trainer Stephen Roberts. Good luck, Stephen. In the blue jacket, it's Penfold, a multiple winner as well, an 8-time scorer for Richard Yates and Mr. E.J. Lockhart. It's Penfold in trap 2. White jacket is Force 9, 11-time scorer for Mr. D.M. Law and Stephen Rayner, 15 times second. Been a good servant. Trap 4 is Dun & Bravo, who ran really well on the 3rd of December when second to Ballyblack Bolt. A 6-time winner for the Hoofton, D.L. and Jane. Trap 5 is Jody Lotti, 0 from 14 for Hazel Kemp and Miss I.A. Yendall, but certainly not out of this. The Stripes, Well Lane Quest, 0 from 3 for Crichton and Jean Lyles, the owner-trainer. Needs to brush up the trapping a little bit. Trap 7 is Academy Warrior, 3-time winner for Mr. V.W. Atherton and Jane Hoofton. And in the yellow and black, it's Phoenix Mourinho, a wide runner for owner-trainer Mr. Richard Yates. So those are your 8 runners. As I say, Jody Lotti is a 3-1 clear favourite and only one of 2 greyhounds that hasn't won in this race and is 0 from 14. Not saying it won't win today, but you're pretty brave if you back a greyhound at 3-1 favourite in a 8-dog race whose record is 0 from 14 in my book. But no doubt Jody Lotti will go and hack up, now I've said that. So greyhounds out on parade. We've still got loads of time to the off time, though. A good 7 minutes or so. And kennel handler's just taking the greyhounds for a nice jog round the, well, not a jog, but a leisurely walk around the Towcester hurdle track at the moment. Ground doesn't look too bad here at Towcester, actually, on the jumps track. Beautiful setting. It's hard to think of any better place to walk on a Saturday morning. Bit of fresh air. Slight bit of drizzle. little bit of mist, lots of ducks, and a few sheep. You could get actually a full Chinese takeaway out there, probably, if you cook well enough. If you're a really good chef. Can't beat a bit of crispy aromatic duck. Bit of hoisin sauce and your pancakes. And you're set for your Saturday. Maybe it's something we could introduce for breakfast here at Towcester on a Saturday morning. Pancakes, crispy duck. It would suit me fine. Anyway, we slightly digress from what's going on out on the track because we've got quite a lot of time still to our first race. Greyhounds out on parade very nice and early. So the clear favourite is Jodie Lottie, 3-1 on the board. As I say, 0 from 14, only has 1 second place to the name as well, which was 2 runs ago. Why is it favourite? Well, it's got a good chance of leading, and in an 8-dog race, there can be an advantage by just getting out. The greyhounds coming out on parade. There's 1, Carlsbush Angel, 2, Penfold. Force 9 coming through, trap 3. And we might well have a look a little bit closer at this greyhound in picture right now. Yeah, this is Dunham Bravo running from trap 2 just the other way. And I was talking about early pace, and you can see Dunham Bravo in the blue jacket, the reserve jacket, showing some nice early pace. I didn't think it took that first bend that well, but it's shown the early pace and is pretty quick down the back. And looking at this field, there is a lack of early pace. I think there are only 2 possibilities on form, at least, for front-running roles. And those possibilities are Dunham Bravo and Jodie Lottie, this long-time maiden. Other than that, for me, it's a race devoid of early pace. Carlsbush Angel can ping occasionally. But when you're looking at sectional times, there are only 2 greyhounds in this race that consistently get out in the 20s, 4:20s. And those sectionals come from traps 4 and 5. So no surprise, therefore, to see them as the market leaders, 5 at 3-1 and 4 at 7-2. That's the way that's the reason you've got the favourites here in 4 and 5. But of course, it doesn't mean that one of these other greyhounds won't suddenly go ping today. That's the nature of the beast. So I wouldn't take it absolutely gospel. And the other thing is, of course, they may well ping, but one of the strong greyhounds just follows them round. Then anything could happen. You've got to say on times, Jodie Lottie, if it repeats a 29.64, 29.67, which is done the last twice, this long-time maiden should take a bit of beating. But Carlsbush Angel's got a 29.44 on the card, and Phoenix Mourinho 29.41, Academy Warrior, when it was trialling 29.45. So there are greyhounds in this race that can go as fast as these market leaders if they get a solo. I think this race is absolutely up for grabs. I think this is a typical 8-dogger, wide open heat. And we have 3 minutes to post time. 3 minutes here at Towcester. First of 8 today, on a busy Saturday for betting opportunities. There's lots of horse racing today at the likes of Cheltenham. Caviar Gold Cup, the feature there. Never been a fan of caviar, got to say, one of the worst things on earth, caviar, but I'm sure Caspian Caviar is fantastic, just in case they ever want to sponsor here at Towcester. Got about 2.5 minutes, I reckon, now. Of course, the other thing to remember, and I've no idea what the answer is to this is, will greyhounds who've been running in the evening put up the same performances that they do in the morning? Most of the form for these greyhounds is evening form. I have absolutely no idea whether a greyhound could possibly run faster in the evening than the morning, or another greyhound run slower in the morning than the evening. But judged by human beings, I reckon we're all different at different times a day. Nice bit of massage going on there for Phoenix Mourinho. That's the kind of thing you pay good money for in Northampton. Phoenix Mourinho gets it for free. So wherever you're watching on Towcester TV around the globe, good luck in race 1. We're nearly set. The favourite remains Jodie Lotte, trap 5. But that greyhound is a maiden from 14 and will probably have to lead to win. Certainly be bang there. Good couple of recent times, though. Nice solo at Henlow not so long ago as well. So our handlers are still massaging away. Looks like it's Tia who's our starter today. Tia Madden, very experienced starter. And the fact that she's in front of the traps means it's almost time for action, folks. We've made it. Race 1, the always free admission to Towcester Racecourse Stakes. 8 dogs, favourites in 5 and 4, both of them front runners. This is Phoenix Mourinho nearest to us. Remember, the trap 7 runner runs in green, the trap 8 runner in yellow and black. And as our handlers trudged, one or two of them, to the other side of the track, we are nearly set for the 9:34. Good luck, everyone. Welcome to Towcester. There's Tia. Tia looking as fresh as a daisy. So we're A8 company. 8 dogs, 4 bends. And we race a day. Good start, Dunham Bravo. Not a good start from Jodie Lotte. I think the maiden, Jodie Lotte, is going to be a maiden again. It's Dunham Bravo who leads round. Out wide is Trap 7 Academy Warrior following. Then Force 9 in third. Dunham Bravo, who ran so well this time a few days ago. Dunham Bravo leads the way. The front runner on the front end for Jane Hoofton. A 6-time winner might be about to become a 7-time winner because nothing's closing on Dunham Bravo. If you went with the front runner, you've got a success. 4-7-3, I reckon it's pretty close for the minors. But I go 4-7-3 myself. We, of course, have to wait for the official places. Dunham Bravo for Mr. D.L. Hoofton and Jane Hoofton. The greyhound highlighted before in our preview has won. Good work, the preview boys. So Dunham Bravo, who was born in May 2014 by Premier Fantasy. And that 1-2-3 is now official, ladies and gentlemen. 4 Dunham Bravo is first, 7 Academy Warrior is second, and 3 Force 9 is third. 4-7-3 in race number 1, the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. And this was a race 1 of the traps. I said beforehand, the favourite Jodie Lotte, you'd have to be very brave to back that greyhound. Admittedly, it had the times, but 0 from 14, 3-1 favourite in an 8-dog race, not for me. And when it didn't lead, it was never going to win. Dunham Bravo, on the other hand, does know how to win. Good run just the other day. Maybe this is a greyhound who'll love racing in the mornings. And Dunham Bravo has absolutely romped home in the end here. 4-7-3. And then it looks like it's a 1-5-2, 8 and 6. So greyhounds head across the track here at Towcester. And trap 4 Dunham Bravo is your winner. We'll just take a little break here on Towcester TV. We'll have the full result up for you very shortly and we'll check that over. But race number 2 will be the 9:49 and A6, the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv Stakes. Oh yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winning result now is official. Dun and Bravo at 7-2. Academy Warrior 4-1. Force 9 at 8. It's 4-7-3 in race number 1. And the winning time, 29.82. 29.82 as Dun and Bravo has a solo in race 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gearing up for race number 2 here at Towcester today. It'll be the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. Again, it's 8 runners going to post, each way betting 1, 2, 3. It's A6 company, and we go once again over 480 meters with 8 dogs lining up. So A6 company, a little bit higher grade than our first race. And you'll be able to see the weights there on Towcester TV. If you like a little dog, you're going to like Hack Up Mermaid at 27.6 kilos. If you like a big dog, you're going to like Saffron's Honey, 36.8 kilos. So, ladies and gents, the winner of race 1 was fairly gettable. Will the winner of race 2? Trap 1 is the Sandwich Toaster. We love this greyhound for the Toastbusters and Kevin Hutton. Great name for a greyhound. An 8-time winner, 10-time second. Good luck to the Sandwich Toaster. About the right time in the morning for that one to literally pop up. Trap 2 is Crinkle Jim, a 1-time winner for Dawson and Lowe. Richard Yates in charge. It's Crinkle in the blue. White jacket is Chubby's Gooch, a 9-time winner for Mr. C. Crichton and Jean Lyles. Trap 4 is Dress Code, a 3-time winner for Mr. M.D. Lowther and Stephen Rayner. 3 times then a winner, Dress Code, 1-time second, runs on. Trap 5 is Hack Up Mermaid, a tiny little thing, but a 5-time winner for Mr. P.E. Cobb and Jim Reynolds. Trap 6 is Shoemaker's Jack, who's won 15 for George and Cole's Go and Get 'em. Jean Lars in charge. Then we have the green jacket of Saffron's Honey, a wide runner for Mark Wallace Greyhounds Racing Club. It's the champ Mark Wallace himself, a 4-time winner. Out of luck at Romford this week, though. And Trap 8 is Lottie's Princess, a wide runner for Hazel and Richardson, the big boy, Kevin Hutton. A 1-time winner is Lottie's Princess, or Lot's Princess. Not absolutely sure which. So the greyhounds head out on to the track proper. Again, 8 greyhounds going to post each way betting. 1, 2, 3. And our big preview dog in race 1 was Dun and Bravo. That went and won. I wonder if Sandwich Toaster could be the one here. We're going to have a look at Sandwich Toaster. This is from Trap 2. And Sandwich Toaster shows a little bit of early pace and basically got a lovely run round the first bend this day. Was just really unlucky to get picked up by Ribble Ghost close home. But as you can see, Sandwich Toaster did absolutely nothing wrong this day and was just quite simply beaten by a better greyhound. Pulls clear of the rest, so has run right to the line. Might even have been one of those occasions where, because the winner was challenging out so wide, Sandwich Toaster didn't really even know it was in a battle. So Sandwich Toaster gets out like that from Trap 1, and certainly the greyhound can ping from Trap 1 every chance, but there is pace towards the inside. That would be the worry for Sandwich Toaster for me. Crinkle Jim can show early pace. Chubby's Gooch can show early pace. Saffron's Honey out wide can show a bit of early as well. So for me, that's a slight problem for Sandwich Toaster, that there is just a lot of early pace in this race, and I just wonder whether it will get that solo up the inside. Certainly capable in A6 though. So I'm just worried about the early pace for Sandwich Toaster. I thought at a price here there was a chance that Lottie's Princess could actually run quite well for Kevin Hutton out wide. It's a 6-to-1 shot. Maybe a few could each way on Lottie's Princess at a big price. Disappointing the last twice, but clearly capable of better. Here's Tia. And the little Tia smile as the bunny is unleashed. Sandwich Toaster, the favourite in Trap 1. Racing away. Well, Sandwich Toaster's got out okay, but there is early pace out wide with 6 and 7. Who gets the solo? Well, it's just about Sandwich Toaster from Shoemaker's Jack. Then comes Saffron's Honey, and Lottie's Princess is bang there, Trap 8 for Kevin Hutton. If you bat this one each way at a big price, at the moment you're in the frame, will you stay there? But Sandwich Toaster's away and gone. This is all over. They're not going to catch the Sandwich Toaster. The race is for the places. It's Sandwich Toaster who wins. Dress Code, yes. And if you did back our selection, Lottie's Princess each way, you will make a profit in third. So it's Sandwich Toaster, Dress Code, Lottie's Princess. 1, 4, 8. Sandwich Toaster then. Another greyhound previewed by our team. They're 2 out of 2 so far today on the previews. 29.11 is not a bad time at all. I'd say that's a very good time. So Sandwich Toaster 29.11. Well done to the Toastbusters. Kevin Hutton with a 1-3 here. And his Stress Code who splits them. Well, Sandwich Toaster didn't have burning early pace after a quick start, but just managed to squeeze round the inside of 6 and 7. And you can see how Trap 2 moves off, and it's opened up like the Red Sea for the Sandwich Toaster. As I say, he's quite lucky for me to have got round, but once it did get round, was never going to get headed. Has really run well here. Sandwich Toaster. Shoemaker's Jack weakens a little bit, Trap 6, but it's Dress Code who finishes off strongly, and Lottie's Princess was always there and thereabouts. I thought it would run well at big odds, and it did too. 1, 4, 8. Sandwich Toaster, Dress Code, Lottie's Princess. That's your 1, 2, 3 in race 2. So the full result of race 2 on the big screen now, or at least it was. But Sandwich Toaster is your winner. Trap 1. So the field for race 3 on the big screen for you now. This is the Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes, and certainly everyone here at Towcester would agree with that. Really terrific pets. If you can look after one well, do get one. 480 metres, say 7. And again, if you like a little greyhound, you're going to be with Tramp 7 here. Dunbar Linda at 25.2 kilos. And the biggest greyhound in this race at 34.5, Duck Egg Dave. So the weights on the big screen for you. Greyhound Make Great Pet Stakes. This is due off at 10:06. And again, 8 greyhounds each way betting 1, 2, 3. So the greyhounds are about to come out on parade for race number 3 here at Towcester. It's an A7. The Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes. 480 metres, 4 bends. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for this A7. Track 1 is Buddy Brown for Mr. D.L. Hoofton and Jay Hoofton, a 4-time winner in the red jacket. In Trap 2 is Shimron Dash, an 8-time winner for Mrs. Richards and Paul Clark. White jacket is Droopy Zarkova for Mr. D. Charles. Paul Philpott in charge, 0 from 15. Trap 4 is Duck Egg Dave, the big dog here for Heather Dimmock, kennels look out over the track. A 2-time winner for Hughes and Humphrey. In the orange, it's Armchair Nasher, a middle runner for the Armchair Owners, and Paul Philpott, a 1-time winner. They're probably watching right now in their armchairs. Trap 6 is Swift Claire, a wide runner for S.J. Mann. Mark Wallace is in charge, a 5-time winner. Trap 7 in the green, Dunbar Linda, a wide runner for George and Cole's Go and Get Him, and Jean Lars, already a 15-time winner, 21 times second. And in the yellow and black, it's Mrs. Bucket, a wide runner for Mrs. S. Reynolds. It's Jim Reynolds in charge, so a significant runner for the Reynolds family if they're to have a good Saturday. And Mrs. Bucket is a 12-time winner and a big price. For an 8-dog race, we've got quite a short price favourite here, Duck Egg Dave. Trap 4 at 9 to 4, 7 to 2 for Armchair Nasher. So greyhounds come out onto the track. So far, our top production team have previewed 2 greyhounds. Both of them have won. And as they come out on parade, the next greyhound you'll see is our next preview dog. It is the favourite, Duck Egg Dave, a 2-time winner. Coming from Trap 3 on this occasion in the white jacket. Got a clear run, hasn't got electric early pace judged by this. Kind of just plods round on the inside. But because Duck Egg Dave got a solo around those first couple of bends, has run a good race in 3rd in the end. Runs on strongly. I'm just not so sure about Duck Egg Dave myself in this. For me, he's just sort of plodded round. And anything with any bit of early pace is going to beat him to the first bend. Oh, dear. So, Duck Egg Dave, Trap 4. The reason I went oh dear, incidentally, if you're watching online, you're thinking, oh my goodness, what's happened? Is that Andrew Lismore, who sometimes does the dog commentaries here at Towcester, he's not bad at that. He's in the racing office next to me. And as I said that Duck Egg Dave just plodded around, he reminded me that I said Ferryful Fran was a plodder once. Which he is, of course, but he's quite a good plod. So, I just wonder about Duck Egg Dave getting a solo there. For when me looking at that clip, considering he was devoid of early pace, it was a miracle run around the first couple of bends. There are a lot of greyhounds going up at the same pace in this race. I'm going to take the favourite on here. We managed to squeak a big price into the frame last race. I'm going to go with this Armchair Nasher, who is a lightly raced greyhound at this track. And I think Armchair Nasher is going to lead Trap 5. And if it does lead, having been bumped all over the place in recent times, it's got a great chance. This is a greyhound who's led a D3 recently, so surely it can lead this lot. And as we know here at Towcester over 480, if you do lead and get out in an 8-dog race, if nothing else, you're going to get a run for your money. So it's Armchair Nasher for me. Should mean that Duck Egg Dave is a good thing. And the whole of the racing office here at Towcester now willing Duck Egg Dave on. Such is the camaraderie here. Just pleased to be here myself. 11 o'clock last night, couldn't speak. Voice had completely gone. Still, to the pleasure of the nation, I'm still here. So, and I'll be back tonight as well. A little bit about the races in between. So, Tia's loading them up. I must say, Tia's looking tremendously fresh for this time of the morning. Saturday. Well, quite fresh anyway. Here we go. So the favourites trap for Duck Egg Dave. Our selection is Armchair Nasher, but we know with the Nasher that we've got to lead. If we don't lead, it's curtains, I think. Racing away, and Armchair Nasher has led. Hello. Armchair Nasher's in front. From Swift Claire, out wide is Mrs. Bucket. Duck Egg Dave with a lot to do and will plod round the inside. So it's Armchair Nasher in front, going to be the one to catch. This is a ground he's been bumped around recently. Armchair Nasher not doing much at the third bend, though, and it looks all over for the Nasher now, unless something happens up front, because Buddy Brown is hit the front from Swift Claire. Armchair Nasher's dropped away. Here comes Shimrone Dash. Shimrone Dash! With Duck Egg Dave finishing off well, but it's Shimrone Dash will win. Trap 2. Photo for the Miners, but there's no doubt Shimrone Dash is the winner. It's 2-6-1. Shimrone Dash, Swift Claire, Buddy Brown. The extraordinary thing about that result is in another 3 yards, Duck Egg Dave would have won. It's not in the first 3, the favourite. Just a bit plodding for this distance, as we said beforehand, those of us in the know. Shimrone Dash 29.56. Just had a bit more early pace, Shimrone Dash, than Duck Egg Dave. Well, I've got to say, when Armchair Nasher led, I thought it was an absolute good thing, but it just hasn't stayed, has it? It's hard to see how Armchair Nasher can win over 4 bends, judged by this, because it's had an absolute solo. It's led the field. And it's got picked up. It's done no running at all, Armchair Nasher, from the third bend to the line. Fell in an absolute hole. And here goes Shimrone Dash, but just have a look for the favourite, Duck Egg Dave. Absolutely flying in behind them, and would have won this race in another 3 strides. Duck Egg Dave is clearly a winner waiting to happen at this level. But today it's Shimrone Dash. Of course, Duck Egg Dave was a winner at this level. At a slightly higher level, I should say, 2 runs ago. But Duck Egg Dave just lacking that minute amount of early pace or middle pace, and the difference between winning and losing here for Duck Egg, who's finished off so strongly. And will have his turn again pretty soon, you'd imagine. But today it's about Shimrone Dash for Mrs. Richardson Paul Clark, now a 9-time winner, 13 times second, been a tremendous servant. Shimrone Dash by Kinloch Bray, out of Adebayor. He's back at the net today. Result will come up on the big screen in a moment. So ladies and gents, we've got about 8 minutes to our fourth race on the morning card. Fourth race of 8 today. Race number 4 is the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. It's an A5, again 40 metres, and once again, of course, we have 8 dogs, which means each way betting 1, 2, 3. The current favourite is Roseville Bolt in Trap 1, trying to show a bit of Usain as the greyhounds come out on parade. Here we go, folks. Race number 4, the 1024. Trap 1 then is Roseville Bolt, the favourite here. A 9-time winner for the From the Cloud Syndicate. Richard Yates in charge, very consistent, stays strong. 2 is Mina Speedy, a 1-time winner for the Hooftons, DL and Jane. White Jacket is Golden Ringlet, a 10-time winner for Stephen Rayner. Missy Hall, the owner. In the black jacket is Jolly Lace for Kevin Hutton, the big boy, and the Phillipses. A 1-time winner is Trap 4. Orange Jacket Tring Tornado, a 3-time winner for Chesson Kemp and Redmar. Hazel Kemp is in charge, although that's not Hazel. Trap 6 in the stripes is Headford Road, a middle runner for Camiscus and Monk. Jim Reynolds in charge, looking for the first win. Trap 7 is Rory Breaker for P. Martin Jr. and Stephen Rayner, a 4-time winner in the green. And the yellow and black on the outside is What's It All About? A wide runner for Miss Peach Apple and Heather Dimmickle, though that's not Heather. An 8-time winner. So as I was saying earlier, Roseville Bolt is very much the favourite here. We'll have a look at one of the market rivals in a moment or two. Jolly Lace second best at 7-2, 1 and 4. The clear market leaders here. Roseville Bolt, who's consistent, can get out the traps quickly, but doesn't have a lot of early pace, but will stay on strongly. And Jolly Lace, a little bit similar, but perhaps a little bit more early pace. But as they come out on track, here's your favourite, Roseville Bolt, and here is Mina Speedy. Let's have a closer look at this greyhound. So Trap 2, Mina Speedy today, we can see coming out of Trap 1, and you can see that Mina Speedy does have a little bit of early pace here, but then just loses the pace towards the bend. Eventually finishes 3rd on the 3rd of December behind Mickey the Butcher. Runs on strongly, Mina Speedy. For me, this greyhound has a little bit of Duck Egg Dave about it. Mina Speedy, it's almost the same greyhound with a different name. And the key factor for Mina Speedy will be getting a clear run round the first 2 bends. If it gets that, every chance of running on strongly. Trap 2 is our feature dog in race 4. So greyhounds are out on the track. You've still got a good 4 minutes of betting time here. 4 minutes of betting time. Every greyhound in this race, bar Trap 6, is a winner. Headford Road is very quickly out the boxes and recently downgraded, so wouldn't be totally one to ignore for Jim Reynolds. 0 from 9. It's a massive price. But you could see Headford Road leading here. And as we know, when greyhounds lead, it's not impossible of an upset. So if you are going to back a 10-1 shot ever, Headford Road, there could be worse 10-1 shots than this one. So greyhounds are now beginning to edge towards the boxes. They are behind the boxes. 2 minutes still to post time. And Roseville Bolt remains at 5-2. It's 4-1 for Jolly Lace. 5-1 for traps 2 and 3. Roseville Bolt recently upgraded from a 6. Greyhound just seemingly at the peak of its powers at the moment. A little bit of early. So here we go. Race 4. Racing away. Pretty good start by Headford Road, trap 6 at a big price. This greyhound did look as though it had a chance to lead today. So 10-1 Headford Road leads around the first bend. Already tackled though by Jolly Lace. One of the fancy greyhounds goes on. So it's Jolly Lace, Headford Road trying to come back for a bit more. Here comes Tring Tornado in third. But Jolly Lace has got this race shot to bits. Now it's all over. If you back trap 4, go and form an orderly queue at your computer. Jolly Lace, 465 is your 1, 2, 3. That's official. 4 Jolly Lace, 6 Headford Road, Tring Tornado in third. Four, 6, 5. $28.96 the winning time. Jolly Lace then for Kevin Hutton and the Phillipses. Has done well here, relatively lightly raced greyhound, just a youngster compared to a lot of these. So this is the greyhound with the improvement in it. And I think Jolly Lace has done this really nicely. I mentioned beforehand, if you're going to back a 10-1 shot, Headford Road wouldn't be the worst, because it did look likely to lead. And Headford Road has run an absolute cracker at a big price at 10s. And for a little bit of this race, looked like winning, but the problem for Headford Road is it's got a greyhound who's going to stay strong right next to it at halfway. And quite clearly, Jolly Lace is going to be much better than an A5 greyhound in time. That is for sure. This is a greyhound who could go rattling up the grades. This has annihilated them. Totally different class. Jolly Lace. It's around 4-1 on the off. Did drift a little bit. No real sight of Roseville Bolt, the favourite, I'm afraid. Never in the hunt today. So the result on the big screen for you. First trap 4, Jolly Lace, 4-1. Second trap 6, Head for Road 10s. Third trap 5, Tring Tornado at 11-2. 4, 6, 5, 4-1, 10, 11-2. Winning time 28.96 is confirmed. Race number 5 of 8 this morning comes up fairly shortly at 10:43. It's the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. 260 metres this time, so we've got an 8-dogger over 2 bends. Smallest greyhound in this race will be Farron Williams, and the biggest Jack's Hero. Every single greyhound in this race is a winner already. Time to go racing again here at Towcester TV. It is race 5 at 2-bender, the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes D3 260 metres. Trap 1, Mr. Glisglis. Mrs. Richards, Paul Clark, a 20-time winner. And on the rampage, and just leaving a little bit of deposit on the chase track. Trap 2 is Boom Boom Sully, a 16-time winner for owner trainer Stephen Rayner. White Jacket is Riada John, a 9-time winner for owner trainer Mr. Robert Liddington. Morning, Robert. Black Jacket is Jack's Hero, another for Stevie Rayner, a 10-time scorer. Good servant is Jack. Orange Jacket is Borna Giggles, who's had the last laugh 8 times so far for Bell and Wood. Jim Reynolds in charge. Stripes Farron Williams, look at this. 145th race today and a 27-time winner. For the Watsons Inniscott and Jean Lars, take a bow for keeping this greyhound on the go. Trap 7 is Savannah Davy for Mr. C. Crichton and Jean Lars, an 8-time winner. And 8 is Grafton Willow, a 1-time scorer for S.G. Dimmock. And Heather Dimmock is the trainer. So some really good sticks here. 8 greyhounds go across the track. And the betting has Savannah Davy at 3s, Mr. Glisglis 9-2, Riada John and Jack's Hero, and Farron Williams at 5. It's bigger prices elsewhere. Once again, in a moment or two, as the greyhounds come out onto the track proper, we'll have a look at one of these in particular. Here they come. And the greyhound we're going to check out will be the last greyhound on the parade. It is going to be Trap 8, Grafton Willow for S.G. Dimmock and Heather Dimmock. This greyhound just having its 4th race at Towcester. There's the greyhound. Let's see it in action. Grafton Willow, who ran on the 19th of November. We're having a look at that now on the big screen, and you'll be looking at this at home on the internet at Towcester TV. Grafton Willow finishing 2nd here from Trap 8, the same trap today. And it's a very good run, isn't it? Because you can see the greyhounds pushed out pretty wide. There is a bit of trouble in behind, which has helped. But Grafton Willow runs on nicely to claim the 2nd spot. Little bit devoid of early pace, but with a solo, clearly could reach the frame, Grafton Willow. Tricky spot, though, out wide. What about the favourite here, Savannah Davy, just on the inside of Grafton Willow? Another greyhound who doesn't have masses of early pace, most runs. However, is recently downgraded from D2, whereas Grafton Willow, the greyhound we're just seeing, is recently upgraded from D4. So a 2-grade difference in the sprinting division between these two at one stage, and that is a big class differential. They come together here. And Savannah Davies, a greyhound that if it gets anywhere near the lead into the first bend, it will probably just go and win. But the question is, can it get near the lead? It does. In qualifying, it showed some early pace, which is a bit strange. But so far in its races, it hasn't. The key for Savannah Davy will be showing early pace today. So greyhounds are out on the track. Greyhounds now behind the boxes. And we have 2 minutes to post time. 2 minutes. So Greyhound still behind the boxes. 7-2 now. Trap 7, 7-2. It's then 9-2 trap 1, 5-1 traps 3, 4, and 6. So TRR starter is loading them up. So it won't be too long here. Favourite in 7, Savannah Davy. As I say, this greyhound is a strong runner if it gets near the front of the first bend, and there's a good run into that first bend for an 8-dog 2-bender. So hopefully it will be trouble-free. Tears wave the flag. Good luck, everyone. Favourite in 7, Savannah Davy. Just looking to get out those boxes well. They're racing, and Savannah Davies out okay on the wide outside and will almost lead. It's 6 and 7. There's trouble in behind. 1, Mr. Glisglis is bang there. Savannah Davies got every chance if it wants to run on. But Mr. Glisglis is clear now, and 6 is second, and Savannah Davy didn't do an awful lot in third. The 1, 6, 7. Mr. Glisglis, 21 times a winner for Paul Clark. Farron Williams in second. Trap 6, and Savannah Davy, for me, had absolutely every chance in third. 15.99, the winning time. Straight there for you on the big screen. Top work from our production team. So it's Mr. Glisglis, Farron Williams, Savannah Davy, 1, 6, 7. Mr. Glisglis is a strong runner, and when this greyhound got a goodish start, it was all over, really. But I did think Savannah Davy had every chance today. Looking at the head-on and the traps on the far side. And you see Mr. Glisglis gets out. Doesn't have burning early pace, but gets a fantastic run up the inside with 2 moving off into 3. And with those 2 slowing each other down, Mr. Glisglis just nips around the inner. And it's all over. 1, 6, 7. 9-2. Mr. Glisglis. Terrific training by Paul Clark. This greyhound having its 93rd race. He's now a 21-time winner, 17 times second. And as I say, with traps 2 and 3 just coming together and slowing each other up, that allowed Mr. Glisglis a superb run up the inside, and that was that. No excuses for Savannah Davy today. Savannah Davies running a bit like a greyhound who wants 350 metres. These 2 bends just seemingly a bit short. Maybe the 4 bends a bit too far. But having said that, Savannah Davies third, and obviously is a greyhound who can win at this level. Seeing this replay once again on Towcester TV, and as I say, Glisglis has had a dream run, but Savannah Davy had a dream run as well, to be quite frank. He just absolutely no excuse for the 7 dog. The favourite here was in the right position if it was strong enough to do it, take up the advantage, but just didn't have the pace into the second bend. Keeps on plodding away. So, result on the screen for you, Mr. Glislis, 9-2, Fran Williams, 5-1, and Savannah Davy at 7-2. The favourite, our next race, which will be race 6 of 8, is the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. It's an A7 over 480 metres. And again, you have each way betting 1, 2, 3. We'll be back shortly here at Towcester TV. So if you're watching on Towcester TV, 10 minutes to our next race. The Greyhound weights on the screens right now for you. Smallest dog in our next race will be trap 4, Lily's Chica at 26.5. Once again, if you like a big dog, Lily's Flash 34.3. Greyhounds will be out in a few moments. Greyhounds then on parade for our 10:58. This is an A7. The Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes, 480 metres. Trap 1 is Dunnan Amy, a 3-time winner for the Hooftons, DL and Jane. In the red jacket, trap 1. In the blue, it's Sarah Zahar for the Poddy Optimist and Paul Philpott, an 8-time winner in the blue. It's trap 2. White jacket is Swift Snap, a regular here at Towcester, a 9-time winner for WF Treadwell and Richard Yates. Trap 4 is Claire's Farley, also a 9-time winner for the Philpotts. Claire's Farley has raced 79 times before. Trap 5 is Lily's Chica, middle runner for Mrs. Richards and Paul Clark, a 3-time winner. Stripes is Jet Pack Blues, a 1-time winner and lightly raced here at Towcester for the Milton Keynes Racing Club and owner-trainer Stephen Rayner. In the green, it's Lily's Flash, a wide runner for Mrs. Richards and Paul Clark, who's after this prize. And the yellow and the black is Lily, a wide runner for the Sunday School Syndicate, trying to win on a Saturday for Jean Lars, already a 2-time winner. Those are your 8 then for this Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. It's A7 category. And we've got around 5 minutes to post time as the Greyhounds come out onto the track proper. The favourite is out wide, is Lily at 7-2. It's then 4-1 for Lily's Chica. And then 5-1 for a host of them, Sarah Zahar, Swift Nap and Claire's Farley. Lily then, a fast starter, is the favourite on the outside. We're going to have a look at one of these greyhounds in more closeness. Trap 2, Sarah Zahar coming into picture. Let's check it out. So this is Sarah Zahar on the 2nd of December. Trap 2 on this occasion. Doesn't have the best early pace. It's, of course, nighttime racing, so just a, I was going to say a 6-dog race. Looks like a 5-dog race. So Sarah Zahar in trap 2. Opened up in 4th, ran on a little bit. Just keeps plugging away on this occasion, Sarah Zahar, without ever really looking like getting there. Eventually finishing 3rd behind Hack Up Mermaid. Just get the feeling Sarah Zahar will have to do better than that here. But the favourite Lily shows lots of early pace. And that could be key for that particular greyhound. So, greyhounds out on parade. This is race number 6 of 8 this morning. Remember, we race here at Towcester tonight as well. So, greyhounds out on the track proper, still 7-2, trap 8 here. Lily, a 2-time winner, 3-time second, likes to get out quickly. We're rattling up the grades. The grader got very excited when this grader, this greyhound won an A8, slammed it straight into A6, and that was a step too far. Now, Ichi Peachy back into A7 for Lily. So this is race number 6, an A7. Got about a minute and a half to post time. Well, the greyhound's about to be loaded into the traps here at Towcester for race 6 this morning. Say A7 category, the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. Favourite remains in trap 8, but it's just eased a little bit now, 4-1. It's joint favourite now with Lily's Chica. So 5 and 8, both at 4s. Tia Madden, our starter, is nearly set. Good luck, folks. Favourites in 5 and 8. That's the orange and the yellow and black. Bunny's on the move at Towcester for the 10.58. A7, 4 bends. And we are racing away. Good start from Lily's Chica. And Lily's Chica's going to take a bit of pegging back here. 7 Lily's Flash is trying. It's a Lily 1-2 at the moment, although 7 got hampered and is now probably out of it. In fact, this is looking like a 2-dog race already. It's Lily's Chica and Sarah Zahar. Lily's Chica. Now, we know Sarah Zahar will keep plodding away. This isn't over yet. Sarah Zahar is beginning to pick up Chica. Sarah Zahar, who stays all day, longer than the mother-in-law, and is getting up just 2 beats 5, 3 and 3rd. So the winner is trap 2, Sarah Zahar. Second, trap 5, Lily's Chica. And 3, Swift Snap in 3rd. You just get the feeling Sarah Zahar didn't do an awful lot, but has done enough to win. It's 29.42 for Sarah Zahar, and our 3rd winner from our preview clips this morning out of 6. So that's not bad, a good 50% strike rate for the preview dogs. Got to say, I thought Sarah Zahar would lack the pace for this, but of course it was Canine Chaos at the first bend. And effectively only 2 dogs could win after 1 bend. And to be quite frank, anyone who backed Lily's Chica, if they knew Sarah Zahar was chasing it, they knew their fate. Sarah Zahar somehow squeaked round in 2nd place. Goodness only knows how. And I'm afraid, although Lily's Chica has run an absolute cracker on the front end, Sarah Zahar is a very strong runner, as our clip showed beforehand, and was always going to keep on. I don't think Sarah Zahar did an awful lot once it hit the front, but was always going to win. Just happy to run alongside in many ways Lily's Chica, but fair play to Sarah Zahar, who is a 9-time winner for Paul Philpott. Well done to all connections of Sarah Zahar. So 2 your winner. 5 is 2nd. 3 in 3rd. Another replay on the big screen, and connections of Sarah Zahar will wonder how the greyhound managed to get round in 2nd, but it was because of all the others messing up. It was an amazing start from Sarah, but of course lacks early pace and is being swallowed up at this stage. But there's trouble, and Sarah Zahar emerges in 2nd place. And after that, I think Lily's Chica has done really well to keep going against a strong greyhound. But the writing was on the wall. As I say, I'm not sure Sarah Zahar has done an awful lot at this stage. You could argue this greyhound should go and win 2 or 3 lengths now. Just gets there, though. It's almost as if Sarah Zahar knows where the line is. Congratulations to Paul Philpott. Confirmation on the big screen. 5-1 your winner. Lily's Chica at 9-2 and Swiss Snap 3rd at 5-1. Race number 7 of 8 will come up at 11:13. The book now for Christmas Stakes is an A6, 480 metres. We'll be back shortly here on Towcester TV. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're up for the book now for Christmas Stakes. It's an A6, race 7, 40 metres, 11:13. Track 1 is Millicent Magic. A 9-time winner for Mrs. C.B. Alum and Maddie Dartnell. First sign of Maddie today, although that's not Maddie Dartnell. Trap 2 is Wood Sparkle. For owner trainer Stephen Rayner, a 10-time winner. In the white jacket, it's Calco Swift, a 4-time winner for the Calco Cum Syndicate, and Mark Wallace. The Calco dogs, of course, been superb. Trap 4 is Lajar Vic, a 3-time winner for the Towcester Dreamers, and Mark Wallace again, he wants this one. Trap 5 is Ella Golden, a 7-time winner for Jim Reynolds and Miss E. Hall. Stripes is Dunham Diesel, one of 3 wide runners here, D.L. Hoofton and Jane, 4-time winner. The green is Dubai Alex, a wide runner for Joneses, Gene and Lyles. And 8 is Nippy Bell, a wide run winner for the Vigorge and Coles. Go and get him. Gene Lyles in charge of this 6-time scorer. So that's Nippy Bell. Trap 8 for Gene Lyles, who has trap 7 as well. Betting here, Wood Sparkle at 9-4. Quite a strong favourite here, Wood Sparkle for Steve Rayner. 9-2 for Calco Swift, 5-1 for Millicent Magic, and 6 is Bar. Greyhounds come out on parade. Here's Millicent Magic and Wood Sparkle. But next up will be Calco Swift, trap 3. A 4-time winner for the champ, Mark Wallace. And coming into view right now, let's have a look at Calco Swift in action. We're turning the clock back to the 2nd of December, its last run, 3rd on this occasion, behind O'Bara Sand. And a greyhound who comes from trap 5, the orange jacket. You can see not a lot of early pace for Calco Swift, but does some running down the back and doesn't get the clearest of runs. And eventually finishes 3rd, but quite a distant 3rd. I think there's a good chance of this greyhound getting a good run round today, though, on the inside. And I suspect that Calco Swift will be bang there in this race. Whereas Calco Swift is recently upgraded, the favourite is recently downgraded, Wood Sparkle. And there's absolutely no doubt that if Wood Sparkle puts its best paw forward, it can lead these runners on the inside. No doubt at all. Wood Sparkle has got early pace. And having been lame not so long ago, back in September, this greyhound might just be reaching a peak now once again. 10-time winner. Wouldn't surprise you at all if Wood Sparkle just popped out and made all. There is early pace out wide here. Nippy Bell is nippy in the early stages. If you were going to put your life on a greyhound to lead here, obviously you'd be nuts to do so, but if you did, I think you'd put your life on Nippy Bell leading at least. And for the 1 or 2 of you who have ventured here to Towcester this morning, hope you're enjoying the fresh air and a morning out. And if you are, just a reminder, if you are thinking of something to do Christmas time, we do race here in the morning, Christmas Eve. Might be an opportunity to stop eating. So behind the boxes, 11:13. No change on the favourite, Wood Sparkle at 9-4. This greyhound trying to pop out on the inside and make all the running hit. I reckon we got about a minute and a half. 9-4 trap 2. 9-2 Calco Swift, who could get a good run in behind Wood Sparkle. If Wood Sparkle does pop out, you could imagine Calco Swift going round close. Does stay strong, of course, Calco. Basically, the other greyhounds are big prices here, so The betting suggesting it's going to be 2 or 3 or 3 or 2. Nearly post time, folks. Nearly post time. And he's on the move. This is it, folks. Race 7 of 8 this morning here at Towcester. Favourite in 2, looking to lead. Racing away, and Wood Sparkle has not led, and I can't see the favourite winning now. Nippy Bell, if you did put your life on Nippy Bell leading here, well, you're still alive. It's Nippy Bell in front from Millicent Magic, who surely will close it down, and this could be all over. Millicent stays very strongly, and it's got 2 front runners chasing it. So Millicent Magic is surely going to win now, unless something dramatic happens, a biblical accident, a plane from the sky. Millicent Magic is going to win easily. 8 Nippy Bell in second, and 7 Dubai Alex in third. 1, 8, 7. And the favourites, not really anywhere to be seen. Wood Sparkle couldn't win when it didn't lead. Calco Swift never placed a challenge. 1, Millicent Magic. 8, Nippy Bell has kept on very pluckily. And 7, Dubai Alex. 1, 8, 7. 29.05 the winning time. 29.05. Be careful of the turf, Dave. So, honestly, spend all year making that turf track superb, and look at you just plodding all over it. Anyway, so, well done if you're at Millicent Magic. And this really was like Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat and the writing on the wall, because there was absolutely no way Millicent Magic could lose this race unless something bizarre happened, and nothing bizarre happened. I actually think Nippy Bell has kept on pretty well here for an out-and-out front runner. Once it was headed, it didn't stop. But 1, 8, 7. And if you've got a result here, you're going to get tasty odds, because the favourites well out the back in the end. Calco Swift did nothing, and Wood Sparkle needed to lead and didn't. So the full results will come up on the big screen. We've got one more race this morning, ladies and gents. One more. We'll be back to do it all again later on tonight, though. If you can join us, please do. If you're watching anywhere on Towcester TV, you think I might go along this evening. It's always a good atmosphere on a Saturday night. Our last race today will be the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes, which is exactly what we'd like to say to all of you who have come. Or 2 of you, indeed. So, congratulations to Millicent Magic. Win number 10 for that greyhound, 14 times second for Maddie Dartnell. The first Dartnell runner of the day has gone in here at Towcester. Although no sign of the male model of the greyhound world. No offence to the kennel hand with Millicent Magic, but that's not a Dartnell body. Result on the big screen: Millicent Magic 6, Nippy Bell 7, Dubai Alex 7. A result of big prices: 187 in race 7. Our last comes up at 11:29, folks. Let's go racing then for the final time today, or at least this morning here at Towcester. The Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes is an A8 for 80 metres, 4 bends. Trap 1 is Pond Cassandra, a 5-time winner for Mr. H.F. Williams and Muddy Dartnell looking for a quick double. In the blue jacket, it's Amazing Gracie, a 2-time winner for Freeman, Camore, Woodward and Woodward. Kevin Hutton in charge. White jacket is your Speed Cop, not someone you want to meet. A 3-time winner, though, for owner-trainer Keith Hazeltime. Trap 4 is Headed on Carl, a 6-time winner for Mrs. Richards and Paul Clark. Trap 5 is Bog Cross Esther. For Crichton and Lars, Jean Lars, the trainer, looking for the first win on the 9th start. Trap 6 is Pure Prudence, a 6-time winner for Jim Reynolds, the owner-trainer. Trap 7 is Clonregan Blaze, a wide runner for Crichton and Jean Lars, the owner-trainer, looking for the first win. And Trap 8 is Swift Lizetta, a 1-time winner for Gaskin and Mark Wallace in charge of the yellow and black jacket. Those are your 8. Market leaders here in 3 and 4. It's Speed Cop, who heads the list at 7-2. Headed on Carl is at 4-1. 5-1 for traps 2, 6, 7, and 8. So greyhounds head out onto the track, headed by Pond Cassandra. Amazing Gracie in trap 2. In trap 3 is Speed Cop. But this is the greyhound right now that we're going to have a look at. It's Headed on Carl, trap 4. And we can see Headed on Carl on the 3rd of December 2016. Second this day behind Chubby's Gooch from trap 5. It's the orange jacket you're concentrating on here, and shows some nice pace into the bend, rides a little bump, and keeps on going. That is the problem, though, with Headed on Carl, because for all this greyhound has won 6 races, he's been second 16 times. And in no way can you say he's ungenuine, but just the alarm bells ring a little bit when a greyhound is second 16 times. On this occasion, got hampered. You just kind of feel that greyhounds who finish second that many times probably make their own difficulties. Headed on Carl, trap 4, but is a 6-time winner and has been in the first 22 times from 50 races, so is a tremendous servant. It's just if you're going to back Headed on Carl, you might just wonder if you're more likely to get placed than win. Of course, you can bet each way, 1, 2, 3, so some would argue Headed on Carl is the perfect each-way greyhound at 4-1. You're getting roughly your money back as long as you get in the frame, and you've got your chance of winning as well. The favourite Speed Cop has very similar credentials in many ways to Headed on Carl, as far as early pace is concerned. Greyhounds now behind the boxes. Still 7-2, trap 3, 4-1, trap 4. Greyhounds behind the boxes, won't be too long now. So we're going 4-1 the field now. Speed Cop's just eased out to 4, so we've got joint favourites. Traps 3 and 4. 2 minutes to post time. The thanks for coming and safe journey home stakes. If you're popping home, pop back later. Always great to see you here at Towcester. We'll be here. And our crowd has ventured outside. Welcome to the 4 of you. I think there are a few more actually that I can't see underneath me. I think we're going to get a roar. Still, be different when the derby's here. Sorry, I have to say if. Right, here we go. Race 8. Here's Tiamat and our starter. Good luck, folks. 3 and 4 the favourites. Speed Cop and Headed on Carl. Both of them could get good runs towards the inside here. The Kennel Hand race is an exciting one at this minute, but here we go. It's an A8. The thanks for coming. Safe journey home stakes. Racing away. Good start from Headed on Carl. Speed Cop is pacing up, and look at Clomregan blaze out wide. Speed Cop has been shuffled back. It's Headed on Carl who will keep plodding away. Then comes Pon Cassandra and Clomregan Bays. Pon Cassandra trying to get up the inside of Headed on Carl, who's left a gap. Now closes the gap. Headed on Carl is seeing this out strongly. Look out for Making Grazy. Amazing Grazy from off the pace. It is Headed on Carl. Pon Cassandra. Pon Cassandra gets there. 1-4-2. It's Maddie Darnell. 2 runners on the card. 2 winners on the card. Pon Cassandra has got there in the shadow for Mr. H.F. Williams and Maddie Darnell. 1-4-2 is official in our last race. It's Turn Tears Hair Red, that result, for the red jacket. Pon Cassandra. What has happened there, Tia? Anyway, 1-4-2. 29.59 the winning time. 1-4-2 in the last. Time for me to say ta-ra. I'll see you later on for the evening action. 1-4-2 in race 8. The thanks for coming. Safe journey home stakes.